Hey friends, it's me, Erin, your friendly neighborhood energy alchemist with today's Schumann resonance report for Monday, October the 21st. I think it's the 21st. I'm pretty sure it's the 21st. It's definitely Monday. So I wish I had some new news to report, but as you can see, the graph has looked pretty steady for the last several days. We are very much in this push-pull of integration with all these hash marks and then release with these big little pushes right here near the top that have that red in them. They're really spaced out and intertwined with each other for the last several days. I don't know about you, but I'll tell you, I myself have been all over the board. I feel like I have been feeling every emotion on the planet in the last couple days, and none of it has any specific cause that I can put my finger on. It has been a rough few days. It really has been. And not just emotionally, physically, I've been having a lot of lower back and hip pain. That's always connected to the sacral chakra, and you store trauma in your hips. So there's probably something coming to the surface with all this release energy. So if you're feeling this way, I just want you to understand you're not alone. There's so many people who have reached out to me through all of the platforms that I am on to tell me that they are feeling the same way. But what I can tell you is when I ask about this in meditation, I continue to hear that this is very, very purposeful, that we are making room for the big energy that came in the week before, week before, you know what I'm talking about. All that big energy that came in, we're trying to integrate that. There's a lot of that energy, so we really have to make room in our systems. That means examining, experiencing, and letting go of a lot of emotions or thoughts or thought processes that we have been holding on to for way too long that have been holding us back. Some of these thought processes are contributing to the feeling of holding yourself back from moving forward on a project or an idea. And that also came up in meditation, is that the more you continue to hesitate on what you're doing, the more you're going to continue to feel stuck where you are. Because ironically, the best way to help yourself feel like you're making progress is to actually take some steps, right? You can't wait for the perfect time. You can't wait for things to be exactly right. You cannot wait for these things. Sometimes you have to do the uncomfortable thing and be the first one to take the step. You know what I'm saying? You have to be your own leader sometimes. That's why this energy's been so intense. It's been trying to push us into being our own leaders, taking the steps in the direction we need to go, making us so uncomfortable where we are with this release that we're finally able to pick up and say, I don't want to feel this way anymore. I'm going to change what I'm doing and how I'm reacting to things, and I'm going to do things differently. That's the purpose of this energy. So do your best to embrace it and just acknowledge and accept everything that's coming to the surface. You want to dig into it as much as possible. Sometimes it can be helpful to do that with a friend or someone who understands the situation, but you don't have to. You don't have to talk about this with anybody if you don't feel like it. It's your experience. But whatever you do, don't ignore it. Don't push it away. Don't pretend it's not there. This is your opportunity to let that stuff out, friend. Make room in your space for something better, new, and brighter to come forward. All right, friends, here's our cards for the day. The first card we get is hesitation. Listen, just like what I was saying earlier, when you choose to hesitate instead of follow yourself moving forward, you are only creating a self-perpetuating cycle. The longer you hesitate, the more feeling stuck that you have, the more misalignment there is, the longer delay you have in what you're doing. It all goes back to the hesitation. What are you waiting for? Are you waiting for yourself to be able to say, I know exactly what's going to happen? Are you waiting for someone to show you that it's the right thing? Are you waiting for validation from someone else? It's time to let go of your hesitation, because holding on to that hesitation only serves to create a block, not only in your creativity, but in your flow of manifestation, making you feel more and more out of alignment with yourself and putting off that you are reaching for. Now is the time to acknowledge these feelings that you're having, these behaviors that you're doing, and all this sort of stuff, and let it out of your system so that you can make room to put yourself back into a state of balance so that you can move forward. And sometimes that means taking actionable steps, actually doing the things that make you a little bit uncomfortable, stepping outside your comfort zone, reaching beyond where you have before. All of this isn't easy. Of course it's not easy, but it's the only way to move. It is going to be an absolutely beautiful day here in Illinois. The sun is rising. The sky is beautiful. The moon is still out. It's going to be a lovely day. And I would encourage you as you go forward into your day to remember that you can use anything as an excuse, anything. But you can use it as an excuse to keep you stuck, or you can use it as an excuse to get you going. The same thing can be used either way. It's up to you how you choose to do that, friend. It's really 100% up to you. So let's start this day off right. We're going to take a nice big deep breath in all the way down to our toes and release. Drop your shoulders, let that tension go, and just remind yourself that today is a great day. It's my day. I get to pick what I do with this day, and it's going to be superb and amazing, friends. Go out and have a beautiful day. It's a great day. It's a great day.